Hello, welcome to this web development coding tips. I'll be giving us some coding tips a beginner should leverage on to expedite their process in learning web development. So, and the purpose of bringing up this particular coding tips is to give us a very quick and short overview of how things can be done. So you'll be introduced to some external websites you can leverage on, some website templates and the likes. So without wasting much of our time, let us get started. All right, now the first thing I'm going to be doing here is open your Visual Studio Code. We have this blank template, and this what's it called? I just opened my Visual Studio Code here. I did not open any folder so far, and just open your browser as well. And this is my portfolio. As a developer, you should have a portfolio, even if you don't have much projects to exhibit there. Start building it gradually. Then as time goes on, you can actually expand your scope, which entails your knowledge, what you've done so far, your tech skills, those your front-end experience, your back-end experience, and some other versioning systems, and so on and so forth. Then a summary of some of the projects you have actually worked on. So here are mine. The projects I've worked on are actually more than this, so I just pick some randomly and I place them here. Then I have my contact details. You can reach out to me on WhatsApp or yes on WhatsApp, and so on and so forth. So let's get started. So the first thing is I'll be introducing us to learning how to use website templates. You don't need to start building a project from scratch, because one of the ways real developers actually work now in these days is we work towards making sure that we meet up clients' requests on time. And if you are going to be doing this, starting a project from scratch, building things and setting things up can actually take your time. So now in this current age of technology and this AI system, your clients does not really bother about what kind of programming language or how beautiful your code looks like. What they want is how fast can you deploy and how reliable is what you are deploying to them. So now let me walk us through some free website templates that we can leverage on, and I'll teach us how we can tweak on them and how we can use all these things for our own development purpose. All right, so let's get started. Open your browser. Let's just do a random search. Let me just say that okay, free HTML, CSS, and JavaScript website templates. Can you see? Just click on any one of them. We have them here. We have templates demo. If you click on this, I do use this so much. Click on it, it will open. Let me open another tab. Let us search for another. We have this here. You can see list of websites you can actually use. You can see a crypto wallet, a crypto vault website. You can see a dashboard here. You can see a beautiful SEO based website. You can see a couple of them beautiful. Let us check for let's just check for I want to check for something very simple and usual. Okay, let's pick this. For example, I'll pick Mexats, then click on close here. Most of these templates, those companies, those websites we want you to pay, we pay. So while this one is loading, let us search for another free website templates. Let's search again. We can see we access this. We can check color lib as well. We have different kind of website templates based on what you actually want. We have one for e-commerce, education, landing page. So let's check for e-commerce and let's see what happens. All right, now so we have 2 pages loading now. So let me return back to the first one that we opened. We have it here. All right, so this is the website. They just provide a screenshot here and we can play around. Let us click on live view. Click on live view and let's see what happens. Let's wait for it to load. Then let me check the other page so to see if that one too is already loading. All right, beautiful. We have our e-commerce website templates here. You can see different e-commerce website templates that you can actually check and see how things truly works. Okay, so I think let us go for I want us to go for something very common and very simple. Look at this, veggie food. So let's click on veggie food for this. And the first one here, okay, we are trying to click on live view. Okay, let's just wait. The network is a little bit slower. All right. All right, so we have that website loading. The first one you can see Mexans. So get ready for your business and upgrade all aspects. So you can scroll down, you can see the sections, you can see them here. All right, beautiful, you can see them. So that's it. So and you can see the pages. Let's check it out on a mobile, on a small mobile view. Let me just click on this tab. Let me duplicate the link here, copy the link, duplicate it. I want you to replicate every step I'm trying to do. Just right click, click on inspect. When you click on inspect, go to responsive. If you did not see this, you have to just click on, check on this icon here at the top here. Can you see it here at the left here? Click on it, you will see responsiveness. You can actually adjust it from this angle like this. It will shrink and it will adjust accordingly. So you can see we have a mobile view, and if you don't want it like that, you can actually select your device. You can use iPhone XE. You can see the way it's going to appear on a mobile app, on a mobile devices. If it is on a tab, you can actually see the flow. Can you see now? All right, so let us also check another device here. You can see you can actually navigate through services. So here we are going to explore these pages and see how they actually come up with this navigation menu, and how they actually added a list item inside the navigation menu, and so on and so forth. So let us download this template. So what I'm just gonna do here is this. It's very straightforward. Let me click on back here. So I have this. Click on download. Some of these templates come up with a paid version. You can see it is already downloading. So we have another one here, our veggie food. So let me cancel this and scroll down. Beautiful. Scroll down. All right, so we have live preview. We also have buy now. If you want to pay for the template, you can actually pay, but mostly it's not necessarily a pay. So there's a way we actually do it. If you just click on live preview, all right, let's see how it goes. We have this. Can you see? Can you see? Can you see? All right, so I'm going to teach us how to actually download this kind of web templates without you even paying for the template. Yes, so but that one is for another session. Okay, so let's work on the first one we did here. All right, okay. All right, so we have this type of nav, right? We have, this is feature, pricing, FAQ. This is another one. You can see B here. This means the company logo will be here. Your items will be at the center. You have login button and sign up here. This is a type of nav. Another nav is immediately after the logo. You have the list of items and on the right hand part you have a search menu and you have button login and sign up. Another nav bar is this same. Just check it out one after the other, right? You can see this is another nav style. So anyone you actually want to use in all this that we have said, you can actually leverage on them and use them for your project. So now we are actually not going to use, because we are using a particular project to examine and see how everything actually works. So, and we also have the hero session. Now hero session is still the same thing as this carousel. Can you see this? Any website you have a section that there is image and content like this, and a swipe left and right, we call it carousel. We can also call it hero session is also, can you see it's quickly, you can actually leverage on this hero session where you have a set of headings and a short a description text at the bottom and a call to action buttons. You can see another hero section here and an image here, right? We have another one here. You have the content on the left and the image on the right, and we have them in different levels. This is another hero session as a contact form here, right? And so on and so forth. So now let us leverage on, okay, let us dive deeper. We have another section in a web page which is called features. I mean, I'm very sure we have seen websites with this kind of structure, this kind of formatting. Can you see this is one columns with what? Icons, column 1, column 2, column 3. Basically a website column is actually 12 columns, right? Where you can actually calculate either it is 2 columns. For instance, now we have just 3 features here. So if we divide 3 by 12, if you divide 12 by 3, definitely means this column will be holding 4. This will be 4 columns, 4 columns, 4 columns, making it 12, right? The same thing, there is calculations you need to put into consideration when you are working. And even I have more than 3, maybe there are 4. Definitely the columns I'm going to merge here is going to be 4. It's going to be 3 columns, 3 columns here, 3 columns here. And you can decide not to use columns. You can start it with CSS and so on and so forth. You can see this is a custom card. We have seen something like this before on a web pages. Now let me return back from this page. Now let me just move forward. All right. Okay, now this is how it works. Let me return back to these projects we are working on. We have the bootstrap here. This is what it does. I've explained now. It is a CSS styling techniques that it allows you to leverage on a predefined CSS component. Yes. So, and you can see this link here, it is pointing to fonts. Many projects, I use it every time. I use Google API fonts. Yes, if you visit Google API fonts, you can actually access it. Let's access it here. So you see how you can leverage on them, and you can see, which means that any font that is inside this API endpoint here, you can actually leverage on them for your projects, right? So each of them has their uniqueness and how they actually look. So the next thing here is, in a web development project, at the header part of the page, that is where you have you are going to style, you are going to write the SEO content. For instance, what I mean by SEO means, let me search for our company, map ambience, for instance. Now this is our company. The moment I search it online, you can see everything related to us is here, right? Now what it does is that it's very straightforward. You can see this content that display at the top here. You have it in our title, in our first home page, which is our index page. That is how we have it there. Right now, the next thing that you see under, which is map limited, map ambience limited is a leading web blah 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 blah. It is the function of the SEO, and it is being added under this place. We call it meta. You can see we have meta viewport, we have meta description. It is under this description, all these things I've just said. And the author, we put our name, we can put our company name, do you understand, and so on and so forth. You see, as people start visiting this your page, this meta tag and author, we continue to index. There is Google indexing system that will be recording how often people start visiting that page, and as it goes, then it will start ranking well. That is why I say that if you type map, before you know it, it will rank and bring our company information. The same thing is applicable to websites. So when you're talking about SEO, when you're building a website for a client, you have to make sure that you generate a meta tag, a meta description that aligns with that website content. No, this one now, when you check for map, we are actually a software company. When you visit our page online, you notice that everything related to what you are saying is about tech. Yes, so it's not that you go and generate a meta tag. You are building a website for a food vendor. You are not generating a meta tag for a clothing this thing. It doesn't correct. So that's how that logic works. So now we have additional CSS files, which is stored inside this asset folder. There's something we call assets. Assets are those things that our website really relies on to make it work at full capacity. Now, under the assets, we can have our CSS file, we can have our images, we can have our JS file, which is JavaScript, and we can have our web fonts. You see this web font, you can actually download it online and use it. In most cases, I don't actually download the files here, so I prefer using it and CDN. Then I'll go and check it and use the font name I like and use it in my project. So now, all these additional files, we should learn how to actually reference them and organize them. You can see this one is Bootstrap, this is a vendor. It is possible you use up to 10-15, as much as possible, vendors. When you start working on large projects, I'm going to show you some of my projects I've worked on. You will see a lot of vendors that I used in that project. So, and so on and so forth. That will be in the header tag. Now in the body, we have the header part, which is what we were discussing. We have the header tag here. Inside the header tag, we have the wrapper. Then inside the wrapper, we have the row. Inside the row, we have the div, then the nav. Now, what it does is that this header tag, mainly we do recommend that there are some HTML elements that you should use that will make your work much more simple. For instance, something like header, main, footer is very clear and straightforward for anybody to get. Even it even helps the website to optimize well when it comes to search engine optimization. So now this is the header part. If I remove this dude here now and refresh that page, you can see that there is nothing there again. So that's the function. And let me return it back, Ctrl Z. Alright, so here I want to explain the technology here.